First and 10, looking to throw. Forced out to his right. He's on the move. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll give the Jets a first down. Here's a throw. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it again. Give him 13 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York first down. Looking for a throw here. He's on the move. Oh, he's calling his own number again. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone. Working inside the red zone. Rolling left, buying some time. Oh, he's going for it again. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. And I know we're still in the first half, but you look at his totals, Brock. It's looking like 100 yards isn't just a faint possibility. It's almost a certainty with how well he's been mixing some dual threat reps into his work here. And he will score. Touchdown, New York! The Jets get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's just recently retired. He did it with his brain. He did it with his mind, but you've got to be able to improvise.
They go play action on first. On the move, headed right. He tucks it and takes off. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They have themselves another first and 10. From the red zone now. Getting out to his left. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets parlay the interception into points. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And Star being led back out there on offense. Throwing now on first down. Buys time, rolling right. He's keeping it. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. Early on, it's not his work passing the football we're talking about. It is what he's been able to do as a runner that has this place buzzing.
Yeah, years ago, Kate, taking what the defense gives you means checking it down, but not anymore. Not the QBs of today. He's showing you the prowess he has with his legs as well.
Flushed out now to his left. Now here he goes again. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. 2nd and 3 now. From the 21. Chased out to his right. Oh, he's keeping it again. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gain 18 on the previous play. Goal to go. It's a pass play. Escapes out to the left. And they will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take a 13-point lead. And 3 first-half rushing touchdowns for him now. ready for their next series. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. Forced out to his right. He's running with it. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Tackled there by Jerome Baker. Second down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
From the 23. He's on the move. Avoid some trouble there. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Throwing from the gun here. He's got it deep downfield. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets make it a 3-possession game. The offense being led back. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Rolling left, buying some time. Stepping up, and he's going to run. He's got a gain of 6 there. Brought down on the play by Uchenna Nwosu. So not with his arm, but with his legs that he enters the record book, partner. That's the most rushing yards in a game for a quarterback.
I know, Kate, you and I share this thought. On any given game day, we get a chance to see something never done before. History made. And this QB and his legs in particular got it done today.
And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st. Now he'll throw off the play fake. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets ballooning the first half lead even further. Offense and their quarterback making their way back out there. Throwing from the gun. As the open man downfield. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Well, he sure has come out throwing a good ball today, and the passing game has really been clicking early on thanks to his efforts.
Yeah, his plays really elevated the start his pass catchers have been able to have as a result. And you know what they're all thinking right now? This could be a game where we all get to put up some serious numbers, especially if he keeps throwing it like this.
Escapes the pocket. He can run it. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
On the move, headed right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
2nd and 10 now. Buys time, rolling right. Now here he goes. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Chased out to his right. And that's going to be a sack. He goes out of bounds well behind the line of scrimmage. Throwing now from the gun. Forced out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down. They're throwing it. He's on the move. He takes it himself. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Tackled there by Jerome Baker. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Getting out to his left. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he's gonna throw. Escapes the pocket. He calls his own number again. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I can promise you, that was the goal from the moment he took off. He kept his eyes locked on the chains. It's almost like he had a spidey sense. He knew exactly where to get in order to move the sticks and get that critical first down.
To throw here on 1st down. Fights off the pressure. Taking off with it again. Picked up of a few as he heads out of bounds.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
And this might be a free play. Let's see what they do. Looking for the end zone, and he's got it inside the 10. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. The deep shot connects on the free play. It makes for a very easy decline of that offsides flag. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Trying to throw here out of the gun. On the move, headed right. And he will score. Touchdown, New York! The Jets grow the lead coming out of halftime. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Got Williams, and it's complete. That goes for 36 yards. And it'll give the Jets a first down. This is the type of performance a former quarterback just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down.
Touchdown, New York! Throwing it to start this drive. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Looking to the air here. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. He's dropping back to throw. Chased out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's officially into enemy territory now. And they're going to give him the opposing 49. This one goes for 3 yards. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. He'll throw it. Forced out to his right. Took off with it again. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down. Pass play coming here. He's on the move. He's going to keep it this time.
You know, that play is so indicative of what we see in training camps all over football. Pursue, pursue, pursue. Blanketed coverage on the back end. And look at that defense fly. No gain on the play, but it very much feels like a sack for that defense.
They go play action here. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
That's good for a Jets.
Back to throw. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I can tell you what, that was the goal from the moment he took off. Kept his eyes locked on the chains and made sure he set them up with a new set of downs. Well done.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. On the move, headed right. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Well, sometimes you just got to throw your hands up and wonder, what can you do against a player like this, Brock? That is the most rushing touchdowns ever for a quarterback in a single game.
I feel so sorry for these defenses today. It is so hard to play great defense, and then when you get a dual-threat QB like this that shows off the prowess of that running ability, it becomes nearly impossible to stop a stud like him.
First and 10, looking to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. look to throw. Chased out to his right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Pass play now. Taking a big shot for the end zone. Big gain downfield. And he will score. Touchdown, New York! The Jets continue adding to an insurmountable lead. And Peyton Manning has some well-earned company now in the record books. He's tied the single-season mark for passing touchdowns. That was number 55 on the season. They'll throw on first. He's on the move. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
From the 38. Forced out to his right. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain. 2 yards on the pickup. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
Excellent job by the quarterback to get away from trouble. Get a solid gain, get the first down, and get yourself out of bounds. Not exactly the way you draw it up, but no one's coming away disappointed by that end result.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And is able to get this down to the 36. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And it'll give the Jets a first down. Back now, pressure on its way. Escapes the pocket. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up. They're going play action. Into the hands of Conklin. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. And that completion gets him up to 400 yards in the football game. No, it's a tough mark to reach, but one that every quarterback takes pride in being able to reach, or at least challenge every so often. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Oh, he got free. On the move, headed right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
They are throwing it again. And what a risk, but he can't hang on. No interception, but nearly a turnover in the end zone. So now, here's 3rd and goal. Throwing from the gun here. Buys time, rolling right. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Jets throwing 6 more on the blowout. And he's done it so many times before in just... Wow, they're gonna pass it here. Chased out to his right. Taken in by Williams outright. He spins right by him. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
He'll get this complete to Lazard. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. And they don't need points anymore, Brock. But can they resist piling on? Let's see, it's 1st and goal. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. And that's incomplete. A little lucky there, too. Nearly picked off on 1st down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
They'll throw it again. He's on the move. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Jets are running them out of the building. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Mm-hmm. So the win goes to the Jets. And it's harder and harder not to mention, Brock, the possibility of an undefeated season as they add another to their total here in the penultimate month of the campaign.